I'm putting my spin on clam chowder. You're gonna see some familiar ingredients, and you're gonna see some ingredients maybe you haven't seen in your chowder before. One ingredient you won't see is flour, because we're gonna thicken our chowder by using our potatoes. It's how we prepare our potatoes that's gonna thicken the chowder. We're gonna take the potatoes and grate them up, almost like a hash brown, and mix them into our broth, our clam juice, and our milk. That's gonna make a starchy, creamy, delicious flavor. Let's get started. We need 4 pieces of bacon, and we're gonna chop those up into little pieces. I find it difficult to cut raw bacon up with a knife, so I use my kitchen scissors and give them a good cut here. All right, we're gonna take our 4 pieces of bacon that we've cut up, we're gonna drop them into a medium-sized stock pan and get it cooking on medium-high heat. While our bacon is cooking, we're gonna prep our green bell pepper and our onion. We want 1 cup of both chopped up. So the green bell pepper may be a new ingredient for you to clam chowder. I put it in here because our potatoes are gonna be shredded up, so we're not gonna have that texture of biting into a cube of potato. I miss that. So with our bell pepper, it gives a little more flavor, and it also is gonna add a dimension of texture. It's gonna give us something to bite into. My onions and bell peppers have been chopped. I have a cup of each. The bacon has finished cooking. I've taken it out of the pan and put it on a plate with a paper towel on it. Now we're gonna take a tablespoon of unsalted butter and saute up our onions and our bell pepper. We've got our onions and bell peppers cooking in the bacon grease with butter. While they're cooking, we're gonna prepare our potatoes. We're going to peel them, and then we're gonna grate them. We have 4 medium-sized russet potatoes. Potatoes have been peeled. Now we're gonna get our grater, and we're gonna take, I don't know what this side's called. It's that side, the kind of bigger side. All right, so grab the potato, get the grater going, and just start grating away. We've got 4 russet potatoes we've got to grate. So that's our potatoes. We've got them all grated. And you'll notice your potatoes, the longer they sit out, they'll start turning brown. It's all right. Once they get into the cream and the broth, they'll be fine. So potatoes are prepped. Let's go check on our green peppers and our onion. Our onions and bell peppers look great. For the last 30 seconds, we're gonna put in 2 cloves of minced garlic. Garlic burns pretty quickly, so we don't want them in here too terribly long. All right, let's start building our cream base. We're gonna start with our milk. We want 2 cups of whole milk. So after our milk, we want to have 1 cup of water and 1 cup of vegetable stock. All right, now we're gonna put in our clam juice. So we're using canned clams. We're gonna take the juice out of here, save the clams, obviously, and then put the juice into our chowder. All right, clam juice goes in. Potatoes go in. Let's bring it all to a boil. First, let's add some salt and pepper. Let's add 1 teaspoon of salt and 1/2 teaspoon of pepper. Let's bring this to a boil, and as soon as it's at a boil, we're gonna reduce the heat and simmer it for about 15 to 20 minutes until the potatoes are cooked. All right, so potatoes are done. The last thing to do is add our last 2 ingredients, clams. We have 2 6.5-ounce cans of clams. Now we've already drained these and we used the juice before in our chowder. Now we're gonna add the meat. So the meat of 2 of the cans. And then we're gonna add 1 tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce. And then let's continue to simmer for, maybe 5 more minutes just to have the clams heated up throughout. All right, guys, that's it. Let's do a taste test. Let's ladle some into a bowl. I haven't forgotten about the bacon we made earlier. That's how we're gonna garnish our chowder. With a little bit of bacon right there in the center. And then we have some chopped up parsley that we're gonna sprinkle on as well. That's it from a clam chowder. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give me a thumbs up down below. If you haven't already, click the subscribe button. And if you're in the mood for something sweet, I've got a great dessert playlist set up for you over here. Go check it out. I'd love to hear your comments about the video. Let me know in the comments section if you liked it, maybe some tips, or if you even like that Manhattan clam chowder, which I've yet to find anybody that likes. I'll see you guys next time.